And gentlemen, Rafi Chowdhury here from RafiChowdhury.com. I'm back yet today with another video, and today's topic is going to be, let me cheat, because the last one was on cheating. I'm looking at my computer screen. Can a relationship work after a breakup? Well, the answer to that question is yes. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it, and if you want to shut the video off right now and go do your own thing and call your ex-girlfriend back, hey, by all means. If my video already did the job at that point, you can go ahead and do that. But for those of you guys who want to learn a little bit more, let's dig a little bit deeper. So why am I saying that a relationship will work after a breakup? Well, the simple reason is what you are today is probably not the same person you're going to be 10 years from now, right? People say, oh, I love you the way you are, never change. Well, that is a very stupid sentence if you think about it. That means what you're saying is if you do not change what you are from today till from 10 years from today, you are essentially the same exact person for 10 years. You have learned nothing. 10 years has passed in your life and you've learned nothing. You've experienced nothing. You've never done anything. Because anything you learn, anything you do, anything you experience changes you as a person and who you are. So, what I mean by this and how does it apply to today's topic? If you have broken up with someone, there has got to be some sort of miscommunication, or there is a disalignment in what you guys are each trying to achieve. So, if you are considering getting back together with somebody after a breakup, hoping for a better relationship this time around, first thing to figure out is if the other person feels the same way. Because if you are the only person who thinks that and he or she is not convinced of that, there is no point in you trying to convince them of it. You can nicely ask them and provide them with the opportunity and the suggestion, but if they say no, you should leave it alone or else you will get tagged with harassment. As much as you want to say that I can persuade, I know psychology, well, guess what? Sure, but in society that doesn't work very well today. If you come off as creepy, if you come off as you're stalking them, that kind of things, you will get yourself into more and more trouble. My recommendation is if you see any sort of lack of interest from the other party, to cut your losses and talk to the 5 other billion girls that may be interested in who you are and what you have to say. My tip number 2. I do think that it will work because down the line you guys may change how you think, and a lot of people, we as human beings we have this loss aversion, meaning we hate losing something. And a lot of times girls don't really realize what they've lost until sometime later, or even men actually. In fact, girls are kind of the other way around. They kind of go through this loss grieving process quickly after a breakup. So within the next couple of days, they are devastated, but then they're fine. But guys, on the other hand, when they break up or they get dumped, they're not as upset initially, but down the line, they begin realizing it, and they're far more affected by it. My recommendation is you let some time pass. You guys both figure out your lives, what you want, what you're looking for. And later down the line, if you do feel a certain way about that person, if they really did bring that sort of value into your life, well, guess what? It makes sense that you reach out to them and you say, hey, look, listen, back in the day we were a little different, but now I have changed in this, and this way. Here are the things that I'm looking to achieve right now. Can you update me and tell me, do you still feel the exact same way as before? Or has the situation also changed for you that we may be able to try this again with a completely fresh new look, fresh new start, and give it a go? Another reason why I think after a relationship you can still have a very successful relationship, after a breakup you can have a successful relationship, is because I do believe that a breakup usually means you dig very deep into the relationship and try to figure out what went wrong because you don't want to do it the second time around. And the chances are you were doing something wrong in your relationship. It's very unlikely that you did everything perfectly and someone else did everything incorrectly, and that's why you guys broke up. So there might have been miscommunication happening or misalignment in what you guys were wanting from both parties involved. So giving it some time, really ruminating and going deep into why you broke up and why it is actually a situation like this and why you guys are not together anymore may give you a deeper understanding of what you are looking for ultimately. And after all of that, you may decide that you don't want to get back with this person because of these reasons. Or you may decide, wait a second, I made a stupid mistake by breaking up with such and such. Let me give her a call, let me give him a call, and let's see if we can work something out. The most important thing is to always keep your mind open to possibilities. Just because you broke up with someone does not mean that nothing in the future will ever work with that person. That's like saying if you're in business and you don't make a sale on a particular product to a particular client, in the future you should never try to sell them something. That's stupid, right? If they bought something from you one time, chances are they're gonna buy it from something from you again. They're more likely to. So if this girl or this guy got into a relationship with you one time, for whatever reason it didn't work out the first time around, well, that doesn't mean this will never happen. They could go back to you if you make a solid approach to them, if you present things in a different way, because they were with you for a reason for the first time. So why shut your mind out completely to the idea of getting back with someone that you had a miscommunication, when you could have a perfectly healthy, perfect relationship with someone after a breakup, after you get those miscommunications and confusions out of the way? So, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to reach out to your former exes and anybody that you've ever had a relationship with. If you do really feel like that is your soulmate, that is a person that you can live your life with, by all means, pick up the phone, give them a call, ask them how they're doing, and present to them your idea of you guys giving it another shot and see where they stand. Who knows, it may lead to a wonderful and healthy relationship that you could potentially have, or you could just simply miss the opportunity. And let me tell you guys something. One of the biggest mistakes you can make in life is missed opportunities. Thank you guys.